Come on, next point, properties of multiplication. In the properties of multiplication, we also study about the closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive over addition property also. So, first we have to come on closure property. If we have two numbers, suppose that A and B, then and we multiply A from B, we find the product. So it is simply the property and the closure property. That means if we have the example 3 and 5, when we multiply 3 and 5, we find 15. So it is the closure property. Then come on next point, commutative property. Commutative property, if suppose that we have the number A and B, we find the same result when we multiply B and A. That means A into B is equal to B into A. If we have, for example, if we have the number A equal to 5 and number B equal to 3 and we have to multiply 5 into 3, then we get the same result, 5 into 3 equal to 15 equal to 15. So it is the commutative property under the whole numbers. Then come on, third property, associative property. What is associative property? We apply associative law of multiplication and we find the same result. If we have the number A, B and C, then we A and B in whole and whole multiplication multiply again by C, then we get same result, A multiply under the whole B into C. When we multiply B into C and then we multiply A, the result is the same. As for example, A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 5, then 2 into 3 is equal to 5 and B 3 into 2 is equal to 6 and we multiply by 5, we get the result 30. When we multiply 5 into 3, because since it is under the whole, 15 and 15 multiplied by 2, we get the result 30. So both results are same. It is under a associative property of multiplication. What is distributive over under addition property? Distributive over addition property shows the both addition and multiplication property under the multiplication. How? When A is multiplied, the addition of B and C, and at the right hand side A multiply by B and then A multiply by C into with A into B plus A into C. We check it and find the result. If we have A is equal to 2 into B, the value of B is equal to 3 and the value of C is equal to 2 and we multiply 2 with it, then 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 and multiply by 2, we get here. Come here and find it. A multiply by B, 2 multiply by 3 equal to 6 and 2 multiply by 2, we get 4 and when we add 6 plus 4, 6 and 4, we get 10. So the LHS value is equal to RHS value. This shows the distributive over addition property because we have the value addition and we multiply distributive A and we have the multiplication and when we sum it, we find the same result. So we find the law A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. It is the law distributive over addition property. now we have to find the suitable product when we use the suitable property. How we find the result? By using suitable property. Here we have question that that we have to multiply 53 into 110. That means we have to multiply 53 from 110. We get result directly when we multiply 110 to directly 53 and we get result. But here we have no use this simple now. We have used the property of multiplication here, and we get easily the sum of the product of this thing. So first of all, we have to find the zero addition of this number. Here 110, that means we have to separate it 100 plus 10. And when we multiply 53 to 100, and after then we multiply 53 into 10, then we get 5300 plus 530. It is the easier law, and after it we sum it and we get the result 5830. It is the easy way to find the result. So we apply the multiplication property in this term and we get result easily. Then we have lastly to find and we have to study about the properties of division. Properties of division. We get properties of division like this. First of all, if we have the number A and we have the divisor 1, when we divide number A by 1, we have multiply 1 into A and we find A and this cross out. So result is quotient is A. So first property, if we have number A and we divide in number by 1, we get the result which is the dividend like this. So it is the first property. Then come on the second property. Here we have the number 0 and 0 is divided by any number like this. Like this, we multiply 5 by 0, then quotient will be 0, and when we multiply 5 into 0, we get 0. And after subtraction, it's cut out and we get the quotient like 0. So it is second property. So 0 is divided by any particular number, that means A, we get the result 0, that means quotient 0. It is the second property. Then come on the third property. What is third property? When we divide any number by same number, we get 1 as a result. As for example, we divide 5 by 5, we multiply 5 into 1 and we get 5. It cut out and we get the quotient 1. So result will be 1. So this law is like this. When we divide any number from the same number, we get as a result 1. So it is the property of division. Then come on the next term, division algorithm. What is division algorithm? It is the relation between the divisor, dividend, quotient and dividend. When we divide 53 by 5, the quotient becomes 10 and the remainder is 3. Then what division algorithm says? It says that when we multiply 5 into 10 and we add 3, then we find 53 as a result. So it is the law of division algorithm. So we can say that dividend divisor dividend divided by divisor divisor multiply quotient q and plus the remainder r gives the real dividend. Then we multiply divisor 5 into quotient 10 and we add remainder 3, we get the result of dividend. So as for example, if we have to divide 5, we have to divide 16 by 5. 5, we multiply 5 by 3, then it becomes 15, and we subtract it. We find 1 as the remainder. We test it. So 5 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 16. So divisor into quotient plus remainder, it gets the result of dividend. That is the division algorithm rule. So that's all. In next video, I shall study about the next term.